It's the semifinal round of the 2022 Section 2 Group 5 NJ High School Football State Tournament. It's West Orange and Ridgewood next on the NFHS Network.
He's going to take it himself for a championship!
A double play, Winston with great turning to the end zone. What a catch! The Cayetano touchdown!
Into the layup, goes at the buzzer.
Lucia wins it! The championship!
Everybody, hello and welcome to Ridgewood High School's RHS Stadium in Ridgewood, New Jersey. My name is Ryan Lowy. I am joined with Jacob Gorin in the broadcast today. The weather is just beautiful. We are right above the band, and we are oh so excited to present football for you, Jacob.
As this is West Orange, much different outcome here in Ridgewood, taking on the number 2 seed of this Group 5 North 2 bracket.
The weather is just absolutely brilliant tonight. We are looking at roughly 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Once again, my name is Ryan Lowy. I am joined alongside Jacob Gorin on the broadcast. And with that being said, we are now going to take a look at the brackets within Group 5 for you. We're now going to start off with Section 1 Group 5, Morristown and Passaic Tech. Passaic Tech took the victory on that one. East Orange beat Clifton. Clifton beat East Orange. It is Passaic Tech and Clifton. Bridgewater, Raritan, and Westfield was Westfield's victory, and Union City and Union was Union City's victory. Those are the two matchups in Section 1, Group 5, and now for Section 2. Elizabeth and Phillipsburg took each other on. It was an absolute bloodbath in favor of Phillipsburg. Patterson Eastside is looking really strong recently. They took down Piscataway. West Orange took down Watchung Hills in an upset matchup. And then Montclair had to forfeit to Ridgewood due to many allegations against an ineligible athlete placed on the field during the regular season. So with that being said, we will now present to you with the other brackets after the national anthem.
The playing of a national anthem.
Our national anthem is presented by the band here at Ridgewood. Now a quick look at the Central Group 5 bracket. Lenape took down Freehold Township. Atlantic City upset Rancocas Valley. Edison upset Hillsborough. A lot of upsets in the Central bracket. And then North Brunswick took down Hunterdon Central in fashion. And then finally, the South bracket presents to us Toms River North dominating Old Bridge, Marlborough taking down Washington Township, Cherokee taking down Williamstown, and Kingsway taking down Southern Regional. That is the Group 5 bracket. This will be what it'll look like in just a few weeks' time. We're going to go to full state champions this year instead of just regional champions. Ridgewood most recently state champions in an abbreviated state tournament in 2020. They're a dominant program, and they have 2 head coaches at the helm this year. That will include Chuck Johnson and Tor Watson. Chuck Johnson, 44 years at the helm. His record 300, 144, and 2. And for the West Orange Mountaineers, Darnell Grant, in his 4 years, a 26 and 12 record, Jacob. With that being said, what are you looking forward to in today's competition?
I'm just looking forward to some good football today, Ryan. West Orange has been red hot as of late. They've lost to 3 games this year, but only to some of the top teams in the state top public schools in the state, excuse me. And Ridgewood's really made a name for being able to move the ball on the ground, which is going to be a good strategy against this West Orange defensive front that hasn't been the strongest this year.
Football between Ridgewood and West Orange coming up next. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network.
The Marauders go back to their bread and butter. Their 3 offensive touchdowns today have all been on the ground. They'll go back to the ground here with Slade, and he's untouched into the end zone for a touchdown. Sam Slade.
And 21. Missouri under pressure, and he's taken down. Jack Price with the sack.
He goes under center. Toss to Thomason, far side, trying to pick up blocks, trying to cut back upfield, and he's in for a Seton Hall Prep touchdown. Hand off, Butler once again, steps through a couple of tackles, spinning the pile, pushing him forward. Is he in? No signal, yes he is, touchdown. Salters will take the snap, looking to throw deep, he's got a man, wide open, it's caught. Justin Mays, a foot race to the end zone. There he goes, touchdown. 80.
Brown, quarterback sneak to the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Westfield.
Gordon, back to pass. Gonna throw a deep ball, far side. Caught. Touchdown. Nasir Addison.
Coin toss currently at the middle of the field. Once again, my name is Ryan Lowy. I'm joined with Jacob Gorin here at the 2022 Group 5 playoffs. It's a beautiful evening for some football. We got our hot dogs during pregame. Chuck Johnson, the co-head coach of Ridgewood, was just honored for his 300th victory of the season. And Jacob, now that West Orange will kick off to start the game, what are your keys for both teams?
Well, for West Orange, neutralize this offensive line for Ridgewood. They have such a strong multi-purpose run game, and that's really incentivized by how big and how amazing their offensive line has been all year. They also got stay poised. They've taken way too many flags, crucial flags, throughout this whole year. If they can stay clean today, they have a really good chance of winning this game. For Ridgewood, I already brought up their rushing game. 2 players with over 400 rushing yards this season for Ridgewood, including Tahir Kenyatta. And as well for Ridgewood, they have to lock down on defense, as they have been doing all year. That defense, that run game is what's really been carrying them through to this amazing season they've had 7-2.
Jacob, we're ready for football here in the Group 5 state tournament. Ridgewood coming off of a forfeit. On the other side, West Orange is coming off of a big upset victory versus Watchung Hills. Both teams are ready. Let's play football here in the village of Ridgewood. The Maroons, who lost the coin toss, will catch the ball at the 20-yard line. Here they come to the 32-yard line, and there's a nice tackle there by Miles Sneed to get the special teams unit started for both sides. So now insert the Ridgewood Maroons offense, spearheaded by senior number 4, Jack Forsch. He has thrown for 308 yards this season. And in receiving yards, the senior number 87, Brendan Shanley, has been absolutely dominant this year.
Yeah, Ryan Shanley, 157 receiving yards on 7 receptions for the senior. He's having a really nice year, especially on an offense that has not really been throwing a ton.
And not only that, they're a big team running the ball. Tahir Kenyatta leads a team with 486 rushing yards, but they have multiple different rushers on the roster. It's been their theme all season long. You look at the statistics for Jack Forsch. He's less into throwing the ball and more into handing it off, but maybe he will get a try at throwing it. Look at that spin move by Forsch. He goes down at the 30-yard line, surrenders himself, and he will lose about a yard.
Looked like he might have lost a yard there, Ryan, actually.
And they'll place him at the 30-yard line. It's a beautiful evening for football. We were seeing 70 degrees, today here in the fall, which is very shocking.
You know, yeah, global warming is definitely taking its impact, Ryan. Sunday is supposed to be the warmest day in November.
Handoff to John Gardner, and Gardner gains 2, 3rd and 9.
The hottest day in November in the history of New Jersey.
Remember, West Orange coming off that big 18-10 win at Watchung Hills. It was an explosive start to the game for them. Watchung Hills then started to propel themselves back into it, but West Orange just throughout the game, they stayed poised. It's one of their keys to the games today, and they're able to come up with a big victory. Just like Ridgewood, this West Orange team, at their fullest, at their best, with everyone healthy, is lethal, and a lot of people had them winning the state tournament this year.
Yeah, they got to keep thinking those PI calls around. We saw a few down the stretch in Watchung Hills last week. There was one that was called that really shouldn't have been, and then there were 2 following that were not called, but maybe actually were PIs. So, a little bit on the officials there.
Force will throw this one, a close side pass, and it's caught for a first down. That one by Brendan Shanley. So that'll move the chains.
Excellent strike by Force. She finds Shanley a short pass. About 8 or 9 yards, that's all you need, Ryan. All you need for first down.
So ball placed on the 43-yard line. Thank you for tuning in here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. It's the second round of the Group 5 state tournament. We're in the sectional stretch of things in the semifinals. Winner will punch a ticket to the finals. The other good game in this Section 2 bracket, that's Phillipsburg taking on Patterson Eastside. 2 dominant foes. Phillipsburg dominant this year, but Eastside accustomed to very strong talent, as there's a very impressive defensive play by Jarvis Jones. He lit up Tahir Kenyatta.
Yeah, Jones has been all over the field on offense and now on defense. Big loss of 6 on the play by Jarvis Jones. He had a little bit of help there from Ian Gaynor.
A terrific tackle. I was talking to one of the coaches of the West Orange Mountaineers. He said the great thing about this bracket is although we will not get to host a home game throughout the bracket's entirety now, we definitely have the talent to take down every team, as there's a swallowing tackle. Shut him down. Jensen Touze. It's going to be a country mile to move those chains.
Touze broke through him immediately, Ryan. Brings him down 3rd and a country mile.
3rd down and 21 yards. Ball on their own 32nd yard line. Jacob, this D-line has been explosive. They've neutralized Ridgewood's O-line 100%. It's been terrific. Force will look to throw. He will now try and rush out, opens up the field, but he's going to have to give himself up and lose a yard. Wow, this defense has just been tremendous for West Orange.
Stifling so far.
So West Orange will now line up to get a try with the football. Ian Gaynor, the 5'9" sophomore, out to return.
And it looks like the punt man is quarterback, Jack Force.
Force, the 6'2" senior. A nice snap, and he will punt it away.
No wonder he's the punter.
Right to Gaynor. He will make the catch with his head on a swivel, and he's swallowed up. The Maroons will stop him in his tracks at the 37. The West Orange offense will now take the field, and Jacob, we know who to keep an eye on. That's Sabur Kareem.
Absolutely. So many players on this offense. So you got a 3-headed monster, Ryan. Amir Stewart, Sabur Kareem, power man Zakai Williams. Jarvis Jones is there as well. I mean, this offense has shown time in and time out how difficult they are to defend.
So here comes the West Orange offense. The defense did phenomenal. Stewart muscles the snap. He will throw it down the middle. Caught by Jones for a first down. Ball placed now at roughly the 49-yard line. Amir Stewart, he's had some trouble staying healthy this year, but when he's been healthy, he's been dominant.
He had that play at the end of the game that was quite confusing. We didn't know what happened, where he spiked the ball instead of taking a knee. I'm sure coaches weren't happy with him about that, but they ended up winning in the end, so that is all that matters. This is why they're here.
Yeah. There's only one game where I can really think where he didn't outperform his expectations of a player returning from injury. That was the East Orange game. Had a tough start. Every other game, he's just been absolutely phenomenal. He will hand one off. Here's a run opportunity for Hunter.
The handoff is to the hero, Hunter.
And Hunter looks like he has stretched for the 44-yard line. West Orange now in attacking territory. 6:38 p.m. Eastern Time. An original 7 p.m. scheduled kickoff gets moved up. Thank you for joining us here in the village of Ridgewood. Not a township, not a borough, but a village.
Ryan, speaking of village, West Orange has a village at this running back position. Of course, you got the Power Manager, Kai Williams. When he isn't healthy, you got Ryle Hunter, who's in right now, and
Stewart rolls out, far side. He will gun one down the field. This one is intercepted! Taken away by Edward's son.
Aaron pass from Stewart there, Ryan. Throwing it into an area he thought would be open. Ends up being picked off.
The 6-foot senior was all over that one. And now, Ridgewood will get the football back. Ball placed on the 25-yard line, just like a National Football League kickoff touchback is usually where they place the ball, the 25-yard line, as of a few years ago. We're going to hand it off to the up back, and there's an excellent defensive play there by Zakai Wemberly. Bobby Kensler had nowhere to go. 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us here on the D1 Media page on the NFHS Network. Off a Stewart interception, Ridgewood will get the football back. It's 2nd down and 8 after the Kensler run for 2, swallowed up by Wemberly. The interception had them with an NFL-style touchback, ball placed at the 25-yard line. They're now at the 27. The Ridgewood Maroons are 7-2 on the season, and West Orange 6-3. Both teams played an 8-game regular season. Some teams played 9 due to the week 0 effect, but a shortened regular season meant a lot of teams did not do so. This one is whipped to number 40, and an excellent catch by Nick Brigliadoro, and it's a 1st down. Ball placed at the 42-yard line. Congratulations to head coach Chuck Johnson in 44 years at the helm. He has recorded 300 wins on the season. A lot of confusion over which one is truly his 300th win, as Montclair had to forfeit both their playoff game last week versus the Maroons that was supposed to be played here, and their regular season competition, where they actually upset Ridgewood as the team expected to lose that one. So both of them could have very possibly not been wins for Chuck Johnson, as Montclair has proven to be able to take down Ridgewood and took them down in the regular season competition. But nonetheless, both will go down as wins in Ridgewood's book. And last week's forfeit is the 300th win of co-head coach Chuck Johnson's career. First flag of the game will come out. And Ridgewood and Jack Forsch at the helm couldn't get it off in time. It's a delay of game. Both teams brought their bands. Very rare that an away team brings their band in. We saw West Orange do it at Montclair State University, a quick trip, just the next town over in week 1 of the regular season. They took down Montclair 14-7. Quran Ali, the quarterback in that effort, due to Amir Stewart being injured in the final preseason game. Forsch rolls out. He's being chased, he cuts in, he dishes one forward, it's tipped and caught. Sliding to make the play is Bobby Kensler. So Kensler gains nothing, but he's able to keep a completed pass to run the clock. 5:22 left to play. 2nd down and 15, ball placed on the 37. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great game in the North bracket. This one's Section 1, the other side of Group 5. Westfield is taking on Union City. That's a phenomenal matchup. Confusing snap, this one taken up the gut to the 45. And it'll now be 3rd down and 7, Bobby Kensler on the handoff. Ridgewood utilizing multiple different handoff opportunities.
3rd and 7.
The winner of the Westfield Union City game has a date with Passaic Tech or Clifton. Don't count out Clifton. Clifton is having a phenomenal season. Last year, they took on East Orange in the Regional North Finals. And they lost on the last play of the game. A 99-yard fumble return would give East Orange the victory. This one slid over far side, a devastating hit. Flags come out. This could be a first down. A lot of cheers coming in. We'll see what the call is. The officials will convene far side. Reminder to tune in tomorrow. The Kelly Athletic Complex will host the round of 16, the first round of the non-public A state tournament, as they will host Pope John. This is a personal foul against the Mountaineers, 15 yards, and it'll move the chains no matter if that one surpassed it or not. So the Maroons will move the chains. That was an excellent play call. Chuck Johnson and Tor Watson are the co-head coaches. Tor Watson, just his first couple years with the program. Chuck Johnson, the experienced 44 years and now 300 wins, looking for more this season to advance further into the playoffs, the sectional finals. Forsch immediately taken down. He's sacked. Nowhere to go. Jensen Touze, the senior, on the tackle.
Jensen Touze. And that will bring up 2nd and 14.
Second down now and 14. Thank you for joining me and Jacob Gorin this evening from the village of Ridgewood. Here at Ridgewood High School's great RHS Stadium. A tricky handoff once again. Cutting in for just a few yards there is Owen Staunton. Multiple different running backs available for Ridgewood. We've seen them do it all year this year. Coming into this one, leading in rushing is number 1, Tahir Kenyatta. He leads the team with 486 rushing yards. Forsch, though, 308 passing yards coming into the season. So we've seen his arm tested quite often. He's been wanting to throw a lot today, but that O-line has just been neutralized by West Orange's defense. Look at them power through once again. Forsch will roll out. He'll throw one down the field. It's zipped, and it's caught inside the 20-yard line. What a play by Brendan Shanley. The 6'4 senior moves the chains, uses every inch he has to push the ball through the 20-yard line. Ball placed on the 19. Ridgewood trying to crack the scoreline first here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network this evening. West Orange made the roughly 45 minutes to an hour bus ride during rush hour for this early 6:30 p.m. start here in the village of Ridgewood. It's a quick pitch out far. It's to Kensler. He's got space far side. He's in for the touchdown. Ridgewood gets us started this Friday evening. Kensler with touchdown number 1 of this matchup. And the extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 7-0 Ridgewood. On their second drive of the game, the first drive, they got shut down. They had third down to Country Mile. They had nowhere to go. West Orange gets the football. And on Stewart's second passing attempt of the game, it was intercepted right into the breadbasket of Edward's son, the 6' senior. And then Bobby Kensler, the 5'9 junior, drives in for the touchdown. The extra point was good by number 85, Zach Zagara. The junior is successful on extra points. He's only missed 2 this season, and Ridgewood has put a lot of touchdowns in. 7 wins in 9 contests. Zach Zagara will kick it back away, and the Mountaineers are back on the football. Adonis White to the 30-yard line. They'll actually place him at the 29, and it's now a West Orange High School first down. So one interception thrown for Stewart. Last time Stewart started with an interception was a tough loss to an East Orange side that they were hoping to take down after the year prior, losing in a very tight matchup versus the eventual regional state champions of Group 5. Stewart lines up in the shotgun. Two receivers far side, the dangerous Sabor Kareem, University of Illinois Fighting Illini commit, close side with over 25 Division I offers. Here's a handoff. And a nice stretch there by Rael Hunter. Notably not in the game, who suffered a tough injury last week in the first round, the quarterfinal matchup of this sectional tournament versus Watchung Hills and West Orange's 18-10 victory, is the dangerous power man Ja'Kai Williams. Williams suffered a devastating injury in the first half, wouldn't return. Now under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Hunter, once again, he hunts for yardage, he hunts for the first down. Ball placed at the 42-yard line. The band placed right under us. We hope you can hear me just fine. Jacob Gorin also on the broadcast this evening. And on camera is Jordan, the recording Cooper, on camera. From the 42-yard line, thank you for joining us this evening from the village of Ridgewood, 7-0, the hosting Maroons. Hunter is swallowed up. Nowhere to go. The big 8-0 Carlos Bermudez shuts him down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Second down and 10, play number 4 of the drive to ensue. 80 seconds left here in the first quarter. The only touchdown of the game was a rush from Bobby Kensler, one of multiple Maroons to touch the football on the run game this year. Stewart stands under the 35. He guns one down the field. This one is caught by Kareem. An NFL catch. He's got both feet in. Placed the ball on the 39-yard line. West Orange is in attacking territory. So now the ball placed at the 39. Sabor Kareem on the catch. Here's the snap. It's a handoff. Looks like a gain of about a yard. That looks like it was Adonis White. 45 seconds left to go. Charles Merrick on the tackle. Gain of 1 yard on the play. The first touchdown of the game was scored by Bobby Kensler on a rush just a few minutes ago in Ridgewood's second drive. Stewart looks to throw once again. He's going to try and go for that same Sabor Kareem. He makes the catch. Stewart and Sabor Kareem, like hand in glove every day of the week. Darnell Grant's weapon, Jacob, has been Sabor Kareem. That's his second brilliant catch from the far side this drive.
The reason that Illinois wants him and the reason why he committed there.
Handoff down the middle, up the gut. There he goes. Touchdown Mountaineers. Adonis White.
I was wondering when Adonis White was finally get his first big play of the game, as he does get many. And he burst through the defense that time. Waltzes in, touchdown with 7.4 seconds remaining in quarter number 1.
Adonis White right down the gut, picked up the speed last second with two Maroons trailing him, and he paved the way for the touchdown. And now this extra point by Gaynor will tie the ball game with 7.5 seconds left to play in the opening quarter. The Ridgewood crowd is loud, and this extra point is blocked. Ridgewood will get the football back, holding a lead.
I saw a poor snap there, Ryan. Everything has to go right on a kick. The snap, the hold, the kick. If one of those three things is not perfect, it's most likely not going to go in.
So West Orange's touchdown by Adonis White will not tie the ball game. However, a touchdown apiece makes this one just oh so close, as we will have time for a play or two before the second quarter of action. Ryan Lowy, Jacob Gorin, Jordan Cooper here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. It's a beautiful evening for football, and a reminder to tune in tomorrow because the non-public A state playoffs begin this evening with matchups tomorrow that you should keep an eye on. I'll be on the call for Seton Hall Prep and Pope John live from 2 p.m. at the Kelly Athletic Complex. You don't want to miss it. I'll be on the call with Mr. Zachary Zweibel. Fall sports wrapping up sectional finals for soccer tomorrow. Most boys and girls matchups. State semifinals and then state finals for groups 1 through 4. And the non-public sectional finals and finals will be next week's time. Seton Hall Prep also in action tomorrow morning. On the soccer side, they'll host White Englewood early in the morning, 9 a.m. at the same Kelly Athletic Complex. 7-6.
Godinez's kick.
Sam Godinez's kick returned at the 15. Kensler taken down at around the 32-yard line. And that will do the first quarter. Only time for the kick return. 7-6 matchup. Stay tuned for the second quarter here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
We play once again. Free kick coming for the Mountaineers. Short shot on goal. On post. And West Orange gets the goal. And they win. They take down the #2 ranked Seton Hall Pirates. Bullock takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Barreling towards the goal line, and he's in. Charge Bullock from 3 yards out. And
The village of Ridgewood. Ridgewood High School's beautiful facility now. A fun fact for you, Jacob. Do you know why this press box and home fan section is on the opposing side of the school?
Did not know.
It was a little theory that said that if we could see the school, we're more motivated. A great Mr. Stephen Milano, an employee of all schools in New Jersey, building their TV production programs, informed me of that news. Here's a handoff up the gut. Bobby Kensler. He gets the first down. So Kensler moved the chains right off the bat. First offensive play of the drive. The kickoff ended the first quarter. Godinez, his extra point was blocked off of the touchdown off the rush by West Orange. Tricky handoff opportunity here. Good for about 5.
Number 15, Red Cossack picking up.
Ryan, if Maroons can march downfield here and get another touchdown, go up by 8 with an extra point. Maybe if they get a touchdown here, the question is maybe, do you go for 2 to put yourself up by a couple scores?
Definitely could be a good theory. Ridgewood holds a 1-point lead. The extra point was blocked. Both touchdowns on the rush today. Right off the handoff. What a tackle.
Handoff to Kensler.
Kensler has nowhere to go. He's met down.
Ryan, meeting him in the backfield was Aljamir Newsome. A punishing hit.
Newsome said, no, no, no. That's the thing, Jacob. This West Orange defense, aside from just a few plays, has been supreme. Force will rush this time out of the pocket. He throws one, and it's incomplete.
Almost picked off Ryan. It was bobbled. Gaynor and Jones were both there. Neither one of them could come up with it. Either way, incomplete, 4th down.
It was a good job by Forsh. Anytime he wants to throw, he's going to have to rush out the pocket and throw it quickly, because this West Orange D-line is going to make him have to run the football if he doesn't hand it off, because they are just powering through. It's been a tough ride for the offense. The touchdown was off the handoff to Bobby Kensler. He's moved the chains quite a few times today on top of that one. A key running back alongside Tahir Kenyatta. The punt by Force just makes it. This one tipped off the head of a Maroon. Looked like it might have been tipped off of Jay Whitmack.
Flag comes in. I wonder if it hitting the helmet of the Maroon is interference with the punt, which would not be allowed, possibly.
Well, we'll have to see what it is. Just a reminder, the winner of this one is in luck, because they're going to have to rather take on east side of Patterson, a very strong team, or the top-ranked Phillipsburg side that's just been dominant this year on all ends.
It's not going to be easy for either of those teams. Whoever comes out of this game
A block in the back call
So an illegal block in the back,
against the Maroons.
and it'll be against the Maroons of Ridgewood. West Orange feasting off of free yardage.
First and 10.
I'm saying, Ryan, it's not going to be easy. Whichever team wins this game, it's never an easy road to win a championship. A lot of good teams, I think, both these schools think they are up there as one of them.
Again, both teams are having phenomenal seasons, but we've seen a lot of weaknesses on both sides as well, a few hiccups. Handoff, an up-the-gut run. A nice amount of space for Adonis White, and he will move the chains. Jacob, this rushing game for both teams has worked out quite well.
And Adonis White's proven, Ryan, that's bad news for Ridgewood.
Yeah, we're just
When
talking
he is
about
on his game, almost no one can stop him.
Just talking about it, the power man, Ja'Kai Williams, will probably not make an appearance on the field today due to injury in the first half of last week's Watchung Hills competition. In return, both Hunter and now holding the ball, Adonis White, will be in charge of the rushing game. And there's a few that White is able to gain.
Man, I was gonna bring that up earlier, Ryan. Ja'Kai Williams might not play today. I wasn't 100% sure, which is why I didn't. But even with him out, you have so much speed and elusiveness with White and Ryan Hunter.
Stewart from the 50 will gun one down the field, and the pass is overblown, incomplete, intended for Jones.
Yeah, Jones in perfect one-on-one coverage there. That ball was not getting to him unless it was a perfect pass. Not even close to that.
Friday Night Lights here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. It's the North 2 Group 5 semifinal round. White up the middle, and Adonis White is about a yard or two short.
I believe a couple yards short. I'm interested to see if West Orange goes for it here, and it looks like they will.
I don't see why they wouldn't. Way too far of a field goal. Stewart standing 2 yards behind the Maroon 42.
Timeout.
Whistles come in, and West Orange will use their first timeout of the competition. Stay tuned. We're going to go pay some bills here on the NFHS Network. West Orange will go for it off the timeout. Handoff, Rael Hunter. Oh, this is going to be a close one, Jacob.
So close. It looked like he was going to be, at first I thought he was going to get it, and then it looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield. He got that extra push through, and they're saying it's first down.
So West Orange will move the chains. They didn't even bring the chains crew onto the field, Jacob.
West Orange, if I'm West Orange here, Ryan, I'm getting the snap off right away. I'm not letting Ridgewood challenge this and ask for them to double check the spot.
Here's a handoff. Look at Hunter go. He's got space. He's still on his feet. He's going to make it to the 11-yard line at the very least. Look at him power through. They're going to give him the 10.
Ryan, that all started with a man, I believe that was number 5, Kristen Stott, just tripping on his way to the backfield where Hunter was. They gave him a way open lane. And he is a quick, shifty guy, Ryan. He's able to maneuver his way all the way inside the red zone to the 11-yard line.
Now that's how you run the football. You find a lane, you go with it. Let's see if Adonis White can do the same. He's definitely going to gain yardage. Looks like they'll give him 4.
Ball carrier.
The line of gain is the end zone. A touchdown would give the visiting Mountaineers, the 6th seed in the tournament, their first lead of the contest. Jacob, the forfeit of Montclair last week for Ridgewood, it was bittersweet because Ridgewood hasn't touched the football in real game competition in now a half a month's time. Handoff, once again. Adonis White, looks like he's good for 3 or 4.
Let's see if Amir Stewart looks to throw here, Ryan.
I think we can both guess Sabur Kareem would be his first choice.
Well, I mean, you have to see here, Ryan. If he will be in one-on-one coverage, I think you have to go to him. I mean, he's just a physically dominant player.
The band is amped up. A running clock now under 7 minutes left to play. 3rd down and goal, 2 yards needed for West Orange to take their first lead of the contest. And Adonis White has nowhere to go. He's down at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. It's decision time. Once again for Grant.
Field goal puts you up, but it looks like they are. And we'll see if they take the points or if they go for it on 4th down and 3. And it looks like they are going for it. They've converted 1 4th down today, Ryan.
West Orange.
Timeout.
Yeah, this will be West Orange's not just second time out of the half, but their second time out of the drive. Jacob, as I was saying, it's bittersweet that Ridgewood didn't get to take on Montclair last week because although it would have been tough considering Montclair did beat them in the original regular season score before the forfeit was submitted due to the ineligible player. But although it would have been a good contest, if Ridgewood won, they would have had some momentum to work off of. They had no football last week outside of a practice format.
And that does affect you. Whether in a positive way or a negative way, it will affect you. Some teams come out of, if they have a bye week, they come out of it and they're rejuvenated, they're energized, and they're ready to play. Other teams are a little sloppy to start out. I think it's the former for Ridgewood here tonight.
And I think it just so doesn't work out for them that they're taking on probably the best low-seeded team in all football brackets this year in New Jersey high schools. West Orange, so phenomenally talented. They've shown that in some cases, if they played their cards right, not only would they have been able to host a first-round game, they could have also earned a second-round host as well. They're just that good of a football team. However, they were given the 6th seed off the quick pitch. Sabur Kareem, touchdown, West Orange.
Excellent blocking there on that touchdown for West Orange, Ryan. Great job by everyone, not just the offensive linemen, but the running backs, the receivers, on making sure they got the block but didn't hold.
Jacob, Sabur Kareem walked in there. And as you said, the blocking was just phenomenal. He had a nice few catches a few drives ago. And
they're going for 2, Ryan, to go up by 7.
Looks like Stewart is going to stay in the ball game. He looks to throw. He's got no one down the middle. He cuts far side to a pass. That is caught. Ray Hunter, 2-point conversion.
Great job there, Ryan, by Stewart. Keeping his patience. See the man right in his face in the big man, number 87, Brendan Shanley, the senior, 6'4", 215 pounds, right in his face. Able to read the field, get it over to Hunter, who jogged into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
So a walk in the park for Illinois' best Sabur Kareem. And then the 2-point conversion will put West Orange back on touchdown schedule. It's 14-7. And the hosting Maroons will now get the football back in this 3-touchdown affair with 6:10 left to play in the half and all 3 touchdowns slated to their name.
Ryan, I loved everything for that drive for West Orange. Converted a couple 4th downs, including one for a touchdown. Got the 2-point conversion in the end. Run game was working. Pass game was working when it needed to. Now they have a touchdowns lead.
Sam Godinez kicks it away. A close side return opportunity here. And a lot of space and a decent amount of yardage for John Gardner. So the Maroons will get the football back. Their one touchdown this game was by Bobby Kensler. He's been the lead rusher this game and the second leading rusher this season behind a phenomenal Tahir Kenyatta. A tale of two Group 5 schools placed in Section 2 this year. Ridgewood, 1,775 students, and for the West Orange Mountaineers, well over 2,100. Here's a handoff down the middle, a push and a heave for Kensler, and he's going to gain 9. He's a yard short of the first down.
Kensler, really nice job using his weight, shifting, turning, pushing. They will say it isn't enough. Yeah, first down.
They'll push it for a first down. The original call was 9 yards. They stand corrected themselves to the 10 and a first down. Phenomenal weather. We're looking at a current temperature of 64 degrees past 7 o'clock at night in the late fall towards winter November stages. Forrest rolls out. He's going to cut in and try and run it himself. And he's tackled just shy of the 50.
Gain of 4.
4-yard gain on the play, second down and 6.
West Orange needs to get a stop here. They need to build up the momentum they created with their last drive, that touchdown drive.
I think that first drive of the game was the best defense we've seen from West Orange all year. They didn't allow a yard. Second down and 6. Tricky handoff opportunity, and Kensler will do the duty. He's got a first down to the 40-yard line, attacking territory.
Kensler was toppled over there at the end of that run. Got the first down, that's all that matters for Ridgewood. At the 40-yard line now. They're driving.
Forced this time to Gardner. Gardner still going. An impromptu power man action. 9-yard gain.
For not a huge guy, he was pulling 3 or 4 guys with him, Ryan. Impressive running.
That was great football. Second down, 1 to go to move the chains. It's been a quick moving game, Jacob. We have not seen the clock stop too often and for too long. 4:05 left to play in the second quarter. Jacob, I know we're all the way in Ridgewood. I might make that bedtime quite comfortably this evening. Quick pitch. Close side cut in. Staunton. First down. To roughly the 20-yard line.
Right on the edge of the red zone, Ryan. This has been a wonderful bounce-back drive for Ridgewood.
Wow. Now, Patterson Eastside and Phillipsburg may both be considered a better team than these two teams on the field. However, both these two teams have shown they will give a lot of competition, and they definitely have a chance to win it. West Orange will use yet another timeout. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network.
Martin drops back, looks left, throws left. Pass complete.
Second and 8, Raging Bulls. Play action. It's tossed over the middle. Touchdown.
In, crowding the line of scrimmage. Man comes in motion. Minucci turns around, hands to Heath. He's got a first down, a lot more. There goes Ronnie Heath. He's off to the races. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Don Bosco.
Ball carried by number 5, Ronnie Heath.
West Orange burns their final timeout. Ridgewood, the full slate. Tricky handoff opportunity. Here's a close side cut and a lot of good yardage. Inside the 15-yard line is Staunton.
So much good running. I don't think Ridgewood's passed the ball once on this drive, Ryan, but there come so many creative ways to get blockers and run the ball and move it forward. That's all you need to do. Don't need to pass it. And they're all the way inside the 10.
Hand it to the up back. Kensler is inside the 10. Move the chains with 3 flat minutes left to play. The Maroons trying to tie the ball game, and Jacob, if they do, this is going to be an exciting football game in the second half.
Absolutely. West Orange used that timeout, though, to save some time for a possible final drive.
Inside the red zone, rolling out, forced throws, incomplete. Incomplete to Shanley. Second down now and 8. Line to gain is the goal line. Well, right here tomorrow, Ridgewood and West Orange girls soccer will take each other on in the Section 1 Group 4 Championship. Tune in on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. Handoff up the gut to about the 5. It'll now be third down and medium, with now under 2.5 left to play. Jacob, West Orange Soccer's just having a phenomenal year. They're both in the sectional finals tomorrow, with both games overlapping with each other, so I'm sure West Orange is jumping up and down. Both games on the road, the boys in Clifton first, girls kick off just about an hour later right here.
And boys and girls soccer, West Orange, all their fall sports have just been so well. Volleyball.
Yeah, their volleyball team's been playing well too.
Amazing.
Yeah. Ended the regular season with a 13-8 record. Force rolls out. From the short snap, he cuts in. He's going to try and make it to the end zone. He's sacked down at the 1-yard line.
He was leveled by Sabor Kareem there, Ryan. He takes no prisoners. Punishing hit on 4th down and 2 now, I believe. Now stay inside the 1.
Force looks a little shooken up, but I think they'll keep him in. Do you think he's feeling it enough to try and squeeze in on a QB sneak, Jacob?
I'd say so. I would assume so.
Minute 25. West Orange deferred winning the coin toss. And we'll get the ball to start the second half here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network here in the village of Ridgewood. It's a great way to end the fall. Beautiful weather, an extended playoff format. Ridgewood will use a timeout with 70 seconds flat to play here in the first half. Jacob, winner this one, they're in for a treat. It's going to be a tough one. Patterson, Eastside, or Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg, the better team by seed, but Patterson, Eastside, playing better football than most non-public A threats at the moment. Speaking of that non-public A bracket, Jacob, who do you have winning it this year? Who's going to be the true state champion of the toughest bracket of them all?
Oh, I mean, that's tough. Don Bosco has been so good this year. I think they have the team to do it, Ryan. I am going to say Don Bosco.
See, I think Bergen Catholic could squeak ahead. They're so talented. That was the only hiccup they had in the regular season. And when you're playing a team that good, it's hard to beat them 2 times. So I think that maybe Bergen Catholic can show what they've got. We'll have to see what Coach Campanelle has in mind for the Crusaders. But the Don Bosco Ironmen have thoughts of their own. Ridgewood and West Orange. Ridgewood down by 7 at the 1-yard line. Handed off to the up back. Touchdown!
Ryan, that was shoveled in by John Gardner. Everyone's getting touches at running back today, Ryan. And Gardner, or fullback, I should say, also. And Gardner pushed his way forward for a touchdown, and it's an extra point away from being a tie game. 14-all. West Orange, though, will still have over 60 seconds to get something done.
Right up the gut, jumpers off the extra point to tie this effort here in the sectional semifinals. We'll see if Ridgewood elects to try and take a 1-point lead back that they held before the West Orange touchdown. They're gaining supreme yardage, half the distance to the goal. You already kind of get the benefit of the doubt. You're on the 3-yard line. Place the ball in between the 1 and the 2. You could do a similar action to what you did for the touchdown.
They are just going to kick the extra point, though.
Even more of a chip shot. Zagara has only missed 2 on the season. Snap is good. The extra point is up. It squeaks through. We got a tie ball game. We got 1 minute 5 seconds left to play. We got West Orange. They'll receive the football in the second half. And they're going to receive the football with 65 seconds left to go. What does the OC and head coach Darnell Grant have in store? What do you think, Jacob?
I mean, he can get really creative with his play calling, and he has the talent to do so. I think they have no timeouts, so I would assume passes to the sideline.
They have the receiving core to do just about anything you'd want to do in public school competition.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. In terms of public school receiving groups, they probably have one of the best in the entire state in Kareem, Jones, and Wilfong.
Stewart may have thrown a few interceptions this year, but he's really shown that he has that baseball-like arm that can zip it anywhere. He just recently committed to New Jersey City University. So congratulations to him on his Division III baseball commitment. The NJAC is not looking forward to taking on that young pitcher. And you know who else Ridgewood isn't looking forward to taking on? It's Ian Gaynor. Look at that return, Jacob. With around 55 seconds left to play, West Orange is getting midfield football.
Great job by Gaynor, giving his team a great chance to march down here and get some points before the half retires.
Not the most generous yardage given. Ball placed on West Orange's 46-yard line. We'll see what the Mountaineers have in store. Stewart will throw. Caught far side. And Jarvis Jones pushes out of bounds past the half marker. Second down and medium.
Smart play by Jones. He caught the ball. He tried to look around, see if he could maybe make maneuver, get some more yardage upfield, but knowing his team has no timeouts, he just stepped out of bounds.
From the half marker, second and medium. Under 50 seconds left to play. Stewart tipped and intercepted!
Ryan Stewart had his arm hit as he threw. Ball was weak, wobbled, and picked up by Jay Whitmack for the interception. 44.3 to go. And now the tides have shifted, and it's Maroon football in great field position.
So Whitmack and Son have both the two seniors interceptions to their name this evening against Amir Stewart. The NJCU baseball commit has thrown 2 interceptions this evening. Ridgewood will try and work something here. What a tackle! Nowhere to go. Miles Sneed shuts him down. Whistles coming in everywhere as Owen Staunton had nowhere to go.
Timeout for Ridgewood, Ryan.
So the Maroons will use yet another timeout, 7:21 p.m. Eastern Time. That was a brilliant tackle. That was a shut him down tackle.
I thought they might call that tackle a horse collar. I was expecting to see a flag, but West Orange lucky that they were not penalized there.
I don't know if this is proper terminology, but for lack of better term, he sharked him down with his teeth. Nowhere to go. The tackle. Miles Sneed did it all on his own.
Certainly one way to put it, Ryan. You always find interesting ways to word things.
I try. Great. Welcome back. Most recent play was a handoff to Kensler, and that would run out the clock. 14-all. West Orange will receive the football in the second half. Stay tuned to the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network.
Let's give him a big hand.
When one of the top public high school athletic programs in the state of New Jersey uses the #1 live stream in the nation.
Flip to Carson. He went the 90 yards on the kickoff return. He's trying to finish it off with a touchdown, and he does! Define Carson.
Ball court. Passed on over to Capstraw. Capstraw will dive in past 2 players, and she's able to lay it up and score. That is the 1,000-point club type of play right there. You can't ask for better than that one.
Pass across. Stick down by Murphy. Send a shot and deflected. They score!
2 now. We're at the 2:30 marker left in the game. Immaculate go quickly, but it has just costed them a good play there to stay on the West Orange side. Diving in quickly is Capstraw, and she herself is leading West Orange to a comeback. 5.
Short shot on goal. Post in! West Orange gets the goal, and they win. They take down the number 2 ranked Seton Hall Pirates. What a thrilling game!
So a free kick for West Orange. She sends it towards the net.
But we don't score the game, we just call and record it. As the pitch from Bove with nobody on base swung on and missed, struck him out. Rosu now trying to get on the offensive side of things. Can he? Ooh, and he's able to work himself into a pin position. Can he earn the pin? He's got all 5. Back points easily secured. And he pins him. So the first Rosu with the pinfall victory.
West Orange with a 5-0 win over North Central. I'm here with West Orange head coach Doug Nevins. All right, West Orange with a 6-1 win over Columbia. I'm here with 3 stars of the game: Emma Mitchell, Kaya Schultz, Gianna Festino.
So I'm Ryan Lowy from D1 Media Pro, and I'm joined with senior Kaya Schultz and junior Kylie Capstraw.
Here with West Orange girls varsity coach Sean DeVore. Screen pass out in the flat, caught, and it's a touchdown for St. Peter's. O'Donnell swinging away, puts it over the shortstop's head. That's a base hit. It'll score 1. Faraz on his way home. Throw is not in time. Going quickly, Bullock takes the snap, throws to the far side. Wide open touchdown. In there, called strike 3 looking. Mulcahy strikes out the side. He's perfect through 2. Now up ahead for the Marauders. Here comes Benkovich. They score! Michael Benkovich for St. Peter's Prep. Bounced on the ground to short. Faraz Fields flip to O'Donnell 1. Throw on to first in time for a double play. We'll look back out there for the Marauders. He takes the snap. Looking over the middle. Has a man. Can he scores? Reels it in. 35. Stick on to the 10. This 2 on to the 20. Once again, hit in the air to deep center field. Sicka moving on the back at the wall. It's gone! Ellis Reed with a 2-run blast. And the Marauders have a 6-0 lead.
St. Peter's Prep has the best coverage for its student athletes. Why don't you?
It's hard to get to everything we have going on here. I mean, this high school has so much. And now you're offering the ability to watch those events without having to travel there.
My dad travels a lot, so he likes to watch the events. Like if I'm playing a volleyball game and he can't make it, he'll watch it and he loves it.
I think it was homecoming. It was Friday night, and it was a punt return. And I returned it all the way back for a touchdown. And of course, I showed all my family members, and they really liked it. They like to see what their family members can do.
Golden Lions.
I think this broadcast is essential because our team is global, and we got people all over the world going to watch the game. So without this, there's no way they can do that.
These kids and these players feel loved. They feel important. And by broadcasting it, you have a bigger group that you're reaching that allows them to know those kids.
one of New Jersey's premier high school basketball teams, gets their coverage from D1 Media Pro, and it goes like this.
Finds Floyd to tie things up. Tie game! 62 apiece. 90 seconds.
Floyd attacking and throws it down! Corey Floyd! A missed opportunity down low, behind the back to Bueno and one! Lawrence with Floyd to lob it up for the slam! It's too low for Dunn. Wilcher to Floyd, brings it in and one on the lob!
Thought about the three, drives baseline. Oh, what a start for Corey Floyd!
Here with Corey Floyd after a tough...
Wilcher, three. Got it! Simeon Wilcher is fired up!
And Simeon Wilcher all alone with the flush. Out here with Simeon Wilcher. And a pass taken away by Marshall. And he'll throw it down. Tosses it ahead to Valencia. Serene driving and throws it down. He can't get around and a turnover. Corey Floyd has it. Step through, lay it down the basket. Marcus Cerroti here with Roselle Catholic head coach Dave Boff. Dave, you're coming up.
Now it's your time to join.
The North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute is the preferred practice for diagnosis and orthopedic treatment in New Jersey. From the moment you become a patient in our practice, our experienced team supports you until your full recovery with education, compassion, and understanding. Our focus includes sports injuries, as well as the treatment of a broad range of orthopedic complaints, from common tendon ailments and arthritic joint pain to traumatic injuries. Our facility offers an on-site physical therapy suite, in conjunction with specifically designed exercise programs, non-invasive and advanced healing technology. We can not only address the current injury, but also find the underlying cause, such as muscle weakness, imbalance, or improper form. We also offer non-surgical modalities, such as platelet-rich plasma injections, which can lead to an accelerated recovery. To provide efficient and excellent care, personal interactions and individualized attention for each patient is important. We are committed to create a protocol that can eliminate similar injuries in the future. At North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, we are dedicated to providing the highest standard of care and comfort of athletes, including patients with non-related sports injuries. Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Michael Rusinella utilizes non-surgical and minimally invasive surgical procedures to help patients regain back their quality of life. The North Jersey Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute is the preferred practice for diagnosis and orthopedic treatment in New Jersey. Our focus includes sports injuries, as well as the treatment of a broad range of orthopedic complaints, from common tendon ailments and arthritic joint pain to traumatic injuries. Our facility offers an on-site physical therapy suite, in conjunction with specifically designed exercise programs, non-invasive and advanced healing technology. Specialist Dr. Michael Rusinella utilizes non-surgical and minimally invasive surgical procedures to help patients regain back their quality of life.
Martin drops back, looks left, throws left. Pass complete.
Second and 8, Raging Bulls. Play action. It's tossed over the middle. Touchdown.
It's in, crowding the line of scrimmage. Man comes in motion. Minucci turns around, hands to Heath. He's got a first down, a lot more. There goes Ronnie Heath. He's off to the races. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Don Bosco.
Ball carried by number 5, Ronnie Heath.
He's still running. He's still looking. Ooh, that's a nice hit. That's a beautiful pass, though. Touchdown. Oh, that's a major play right there. That's Jordan Marsh with the concentration. Hey, that was a nice
Shepard. Shepard, throw it. He's getting chased out left. Throws it. Oh, 13 catches it. And number 12, I'm sorry, number 12 on the catch. Brings it in.
Number 13 with his second touchdown.
Man in motion. And a pass up the field. Received by number 5, Jaden Blackwell.
And that is a touchdown for the Trojans.
And there is a touchdown. Boy, how quickly things can change.
Over 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to hand it to Smothers, and he cuts it up. And he got some room right here, and he's still going. They're reaching for the touchdown. Wow. And that's another spectacular run from Dylan Smothers.
All right, team, listen up. You all have been missing way too many plays. And it's time to make some changes. Effective immediately. You'll all be joining my team, the NFHS Network. If it happens in high school, we got it covered. We've got your favorite high school sports wherever you want them, whenever you want them. Streaming live or on demand. Plus, with a few well-executed moves here, here, and here, you can find and follow your favorite school or team.
But what if I...
Hey! There is no I in the word team, but there is in the word clip, which is what you can do with our new clip and share tool. Watch the game, clip the moment, share it with all of your fans. It's simple, people. When you're teamed up with the NFHS Network, there's no excuse to miss another play. Now you get out there and you watch some sports. Your high school, your team, your game, streaming live only on the NFHS Network. Who's gonna slap that hand?
Second half action ensuing here on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. Look at this. We have a tie game in a terrific competition between the hosting Maroons of the village of Ridgewood and the West Orange Mountaineers, taking the hour hike to see who will be sectional finalists versus the winner of Patterson Eastside and Phillipsburg. Brian Lowy, Jordan Cooper on camera, Jacob Gorin on the broadcast with me. Jacob, what has impressed you the most in the first half?
Well, both teams' run games have really been able to get going. West Orange is using a mixture of Hunter and White with the absence of Ja'Kai Williams. And so many guys, I can't even name them all for Ridgewood. They have just been throwing every single player out there from the backfield at West Orange, and it's worked. 2 touchdowns, 14 all. But West Orange does start with the ball.
Both teams reload on timeouts. This one will be caught by Adonis White at around the 10-yard line. Adonis White cuts in. He's going to get himself past the 30. Football is out. Flags come in.
Fumble on the carry, recovered by West Orange.
And West Orange will cover their own fumble. Thought we saw flags out. Looks like nothing came there. Ball placed at the 31-yard line. Ryan Lowy, joined with Jordan Cooper and Jacob Gorin here on the D1 Media Pro page. Jay Whitback with a nice tackle. As we'd like to welcome you back to the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network. It's 14 apiece. Third down and long. And flags come out.
False start against West Orange.
That's tough, Ryan. Moving back.
Cheers coming in as West Orange will now have to move back.
This makes it from a third and short, third and medium, to now almost a third and long.
So now third down and 8. 14 apiece. Pass far side was good for a few. The handoff was good for a few. Here's the snap. Stewart will throw it down the middle. Oh, what a catch by Sabor Kareem. Kareem gets himself to the 45-yard line. What a play.
Sabor Kareem using those sticky fingers. Reaching down, making the grab. First down and way more.
22 yards on the play.
That's a gain of 22 yards. And it's a handoff. Hunter to the 40. That's a gain of 5.
One thing I'm noticing at West Orange, they're going with the strategy. Run it, throw it if you have to get the third down. But really just stick with the run game.
Second down now and 5. Here's the snap. Handoff, and Rael Hunter loses the football. Does Ridgewood have it? They think they do. They want it. They got it. Maroons get the football.
Ryan Hunter was about to be dropped in the backfield. Maybe in hindsight, he should have just been trying to push forward for those extra couple yards. Crucial turnover.
So Ridgewood takes over with the football. Forced quick pitch, far side. Kensler, flags come out.
See what this call is, Ryan. Holding possibly.
Wait to see what the call is. It's going to be an offensive holding. So that's going to push him back 10 yards. But wow, an explosive start to the game. West Orange moved into attacking territory, and then they turned in the other direction off of a fumble recovered by Ridgewood. So in the third quarter, a running clock with 9:20 left to go. 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time. Winner of this one should be oh so excited to take on rather Patterson Eastside or Phillipsburg. It'll be the Section 2 Group 5 Finals. Handoff. Open space, spin move, still on his feet. Look at him go! Oh, what a run! Stunted all the way to the 48-yard line, and it's a first down.
That is how you run the football. Running 101 from Owen Stanton. He bounced off a couple defenders, pushed his way forward, first down and more, into offensive territory.
Jacob, there was no stopping him. 8:45 left to go. The Ridgewood student section is getting really loud, cheering Staunton's name. Left alone on the short snap. It's going to be a quick pitch. They're going to give it right back to Staunton. Staunton to the 35, powers his way to the 31.
Big play, big running from Staunton here. That finishing blow on Gainer up. Polish off that run.
Jacob, when I said there's no stopping him, I meant there's no stopping him. 8:20 now left to go. First down and 10 here in the third quarter. Forsch rolls out. He will throw. Kensler. And Kensler is pushed out of bounds near the 22-yard line. Looks like he will possibly be a yard short.
It was shoved out late, Ryan. Questionable play there on that tackle.
We'll see what they say. Ball placed on the 22-yard line. 8 minutes and 7 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's a beautiful evening for playoff football. Winner gets a sectional finals appearance. Handoff once again to Staunton. Flags come in as he spears ahead for a first down.
Face mask on West Orange.
West Orange flagged on the face mask. And that's going to be a first down. Ridgewood pushing forward with the football.
And that will bring it to half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal.
First and goal from the 10.
At the 10-yard line. Red zone football. They're going to give it to Kenyatta. And Kenyatta gets to the 5. Second down and goal.
Second and goal for the 6.
$7:30 left to play here in the third quarter. 14 apiece is the score. Forsch rolls out. He's going to try and go himself. And Forsch stretches to the 2. Jacob Forsch is putting in those extra efforts today, and he's doing a great job.
Absolutely. Hasn't really thrown the ball a ton, but when he has, he's been accurate for the most part. Run the ball a few times. Really solid all-around effort here from not just Forsch, but Ridgewood as a whole.
Snap, they're going to hand it off. Touchdown, Maroons! Ridgewood takes the lead.
Ryan, there was another run for a touchdown. That time, I believe, number 33, Bobby Kensler.
So Ridgewood is back on top, Jacob. The kick is up. The next best thing to perfect. Those extra points have been this season from Zach Zagara. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network.
Hey, back on the scene. Took him and decreasing.
Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us.
21-14, the handoff up the gut. We believe it was by Kensler, and it's a 21-14 lead for Ridgewood. Picked up past the 20 at around the 21-yard line is Adonis White. And now West Orange will bring the offense back onto the field. Jacob, 5 touchdowns on the day today. Ridgewood holds the lead in this back and forth effort.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a very exciting game. Both offenses have done well. It's really just been the turnovers that have killed West Orange. 3 today, Ryan. A couple picks and a fumble.
Quick pitch. Adonis White. White's going to keep going. White's going to get to the 30-yard line. That's a good heave from Adonis White. Second down now and 2 off the 8-yard gain. West Orange brought a nice attendance. About a half-hour, 45-minute trip. They're going to hand it off. White, why not twice? And White's got the first down. White's going to spear forward. It looks like he might get himself to the 40-yard line.
Ran into Jarvis Jones there. Maybe didn't get a few more yards, but has no man in the way.
Adonis White with a touchdown on the day, and the 5'8" junior, Jacob. He's been hard to stop tonight. He's had quite the game. We're scorching on 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's 21-14. Stewart will throw. This one is caught far side, and look at him go. That's terrific football there by Sabor Kareem. He's hard to take down.
I mean, he just had 3 or 4 defenders there in a blender, Ryan. Moving, grooving, maybe doing a little schmoozing afterwards.
It's really hard to take him down. He's a phenomenal athlete. Whistles come in, and it's an official's timeout for an injured Mountaineer. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play wins it from Frazier. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Makayaton touchdown. Into the layup goes at the buzzer. Wins it. The championship.
Injured Mountaineer on the field in this 5 touchdown effort. 21-14, Ridgewood West Orange on offense. Stay tuned, we'll be right back to the D1 Media page on the NFHS Network, and we'll actually stay here because the injured player has made his way off the field. It looks like a little shooken up there is Sabor Kareem. Not sure if he was the initial injured player, but he's on the sideline. Hope he's all right. Back on the field from the 47. Stewart hands off. Plenty of yardage. Adonis White stays on his feet. And Adonis White gets the first down. It's a great extra effort with under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
First down, West Orange.
.440 left to play. (21-14) Ridgewood. The Village on defense. We're getting ready for a very exciting fourth quarter, Jacob.
This one game has been exciting and quick. We started 60 minutes ago, almost done with 3 quarters.
Stewart down the field. He's going to go for the extra heave. Oh, Sabor Kareem didn't even put his hands out to try and catch that one.
That was a perfect pass, Ryan. Sabor Kareem, I think, lost that ball in the lights.
Sabor Kareem, the intended receiver, and that was in that second one.
Gotta leave your feet.
I think
You're receiving. There is no tomorrow. This is it. You know what I'm saying? Your career is over. You sell out.
unfortunate break for West Orange. Kareem, that was a perfect pass for him. I really don't. One thing I'm thinking is, like I said, maybe he lost the ball in the lights.
Handoff. Adonis White can do it. He's inside the 40. He stays on his feet. And it looks like they're going to mark him down at around the 37. And Adonis White, that's a player, Jacob, who has only hit the gas pedal this second half. A great start.
I've talked so much this year about Adonis White and how much I love him as a football player, Ryan. Perfect dual threat, yin and yang to the power man.
White again. White's met down at the 40. Nowhere to go. They'll give him the 39, but he's taken down at the 40 with a lot of power. Clock didn't run. 4:06 still stands. I wonder what's going on up here with that. But that's a loss of a yard. 4th down and 6. If I'm West Orange, I'd go for it. This defense has proved lethal, especially at the beginning of the game.
And it looks like that's what they're doing. They're staying on the field. Inside the 40-yard line, they've converted 2 4th downs already today. Let's see if they can go 3 for 3.
6 yards to go. Stewart throws. It's caught far side. Sabor Kareem holds on to it as he rolls out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A completed catch will move the chains and some.
I mean, when you're in that situation, 4th down, Ryan, a lot of times it's go to your best target, go to your favorite target. Sabor Kareem is in.
Adonis White scours for a few. Looks like they'll give him such. Jacob, the last time these two teams met wasn't as exciting of a game. Ridgewood slammed the Mountaineers 57-14. Drew Gransky had 3 rushing touchdowns, as well as Zach Fiegels.
This is all the way back 6 years ago, though, Ryan. Lots changed.
Yeah, a lot has changed since 11/11/2016. Obviously, as we can see, West Orange, no doubt about it, can keep up with these higher-seeded teams in their 8-team Section 2 Group 5. Winner books a sectional final ticket. Quick pitch. Inside the 25. 3rd down and medium. Rael Hunter off the quick pitch.
You're in 4-down territory again here, Ryan, so I wonder if we see a run. And then if they don't get it there, a pass on 4th down again.
Thank you for joining us here in the village of Ridgewood. Ridgewood High School's great RHS Stadium. The main event, a 6:30 p.m. kickoff between the West Orange Mountaineers and the Ridgewood Maroons. 3rd down and 4. This is 4-down territory. It's a touchdown difference. 7 points separate the hosting Maroons and the visiting Mountaineers here this second half.
Ryan Hunter in the backfield, White lined out wide.
Stewart. Pass. Oh, what a catch by Sabor Kareem. Athlete, no doubt.
Wow. Leaping grab from Sabor Kareem, pulling the verticals out there, Ryan.
Jacob, that one was lollipop down the middle. Sabor Kareem nabbed at it, and he made nothing or possibly negatives into a humongous positive.
False start.
West Orange will have to move back a little bit, as you just mentioned.
False start against West Orange.
Great football. Great evening to tune in here on the NFHS Network.
Absolutely. That has to be one of the most entertaining games we have done together all year, Ryan.
It's a great round for it as well. The winner books a sectional finals appearance. Handoff. Rael Hunter! Touchdown!
Hunter was flying into the end zone there. Leaping over a defender for the touchdown. And it's an extra point away from being a tie game here in Ridgewood, Bergen County.
So many touchdowns, I can't keep up. Rael Hunter.
They're going for 2. They're going for the lead, Ryan, late here in this 3rd quarter.
West Orange wants the lead. They won't settle with the tie. They'll quickly have to throw it away as it's incomplete. Tried to get it to the man with the touchdown, Rael Hunter. Didn't work out.
Ridgewood retains the lead, 21.
I wonder if they went for two there. I wonder if Godinez maybe has suffered an injury. That's my
Well,
thought.
it's either that or West Orange really just wants to take that lead back because they've been pretty successful from the two-point conversions. And if we look at our history, 1 for 1.
Small sample size.
Yeah, small sample size. Special thank you to the Ridgewood Maroons interim school superintendent, Dr. Leonard Fitz, school principal, Jeffrey M. Noyes, athletic director, Keith Cook, and the head coaches, Chuck Johnson and Tor Watson. For the West Orange Mountaineers, interim school superintendent, Dr. Warren C. Schoen, the assistant superintendent heir to the superintendent's position, Mr. Hayden Moore, the school principal, Mr. Oscar Guerrero, the former Memorial High School principal in West New York, the athletic director, Mr. Stefan Zakella, and head coach, Mr. Darnell Grant. 4 years at the helm of the program. Defensive coordinator, Cyrus Harbin. Grant also the acting offensive coordinator for West Orange. 80 seconds left to play in the quarter. Kickoff is strong. It's caught at around the 11-yard line. And here come the Maroons to the 37. That's quite the run right there, and the return by John Gardner, the 5'10 senior. With the Maroons holding a 1-point lead, are going to have solid yardage.
1:11 to go here in the third quarter, Ryan.
Ball placed at the 37-yard line. The Maroons are getting a Let's Go Ridgewood chant from their student section. Looks like a theme night, trying to figure out what it is, Jacob. Some maroon being worn, some pink cowboy hat.
Neon, maybe?
Neon night, yeah, that's my best idea. Coming out to support the home team. Quick pitch. This one, none other than Bobby Kenzer.
Just goes for a yard there, I believe.
Kenzer with a touchdown. He had the first touchdown of the game, and it's an official's timeout for an injured Maroon. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network.
You can see the future of the Duke and North Carolina rivalry on D1 Media Pro.
There you see Hubert Davis, head coach of North Carolina, here to see Simeon
We're
Wills.
looking live right there at a trio of Duke basketball coaches: John Shire, Nolan Smith, Emil Jefferson. Clock now at 12. Kicks it in the corner. Lively for three. Got it. Derek Lively, a corner three in an early third quarter. Has a look to go off the dribble here. Goes right around Lively, and he gets the roll. Inbounds to Wilcher. A step back, fade away through contact. Simeon Wilcher. He's out for Mbako. He'll try one from beyond the arc. And Mackenzie Mbako is on fire to start this one.
Welcome back. Take a look at the beautiful moon here at the village of Ridgewood's View.
And that bright star right up, that bright light right above the moon, that's a speck, that's Jupiter, Ryan. Gas planet.
So the injured player is Kenzer. Quick handoff to Gardner. Flags on the field. Jacob, we're going to see a lot more from Staunton.
Yeah, I mean, he's been fantastic. I'd say he's been the better of the two running backs. Never good when you lose a key player like Kenzer.
A team like Ridgewood has shown they are a dual threat, though, Jacob, with the running game. They can also pass as well. I've seen them do it sometimes, but just those tricky handoffs have fooled us all this evening. Not only that, Jack Forrest doing an excellent job working with the D-line, this West Orange D-line, looking more explosive than I think we've ever seen this season. Running clock under 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of action. D1 Media Pro page, NFHS Network. We're broadcasting some of the best playoff athletics this fall. Boys and girls sectional final soccer tomorrow, as well as non-public A football and public school football today and tomorrow. Quick pitch outside. Tackle comes in at around the 35-yard line, and it looks like there will not be enough time with the running clock for another play until the fourth quarter. Jacob, 1 point separates the offensive Maroons and the defensive West Orange Mountaineers. You don't want to go anywhere. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network. Winner punches a ticket to the Section 2 Group 5 Finals. One point separates these two teams. Winner punches a finals ticket. Phillipsburg, Patterson East Side will also be played. And the winner of that one will take on the winner of the Mountaineers and the Maroons of Ridgewood.
Well, you know, whoever wins this makes it to the...
Hand off to Gardner, and John Gardner looks to be a yard short.
Ryan, whoever wins this obviously will make it to the Group 5 North 2 finals, but after that you need to win 2 more games to win the whole Group 5 championship.
Yeah, so let's take a look at that Section 2 Group 5 bracket. It started off with Phillipsburg dominating Elizabeth, Patterson East Side escaping by Piscataway, West Orange upsetting Watchung Hills, and Montclair forfeiting to Ridgewood due to an ineligible player. So a lot of stories, a few upsets, some domination, and a forfeit. This has definitely been the most entertaining of the Group 5 brackets. Quick pitch to Red Kosick.
Excellent play there, Ryan. Take him down behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Isaiah Pena making things happen.
A minute through, and now we're going to take a quick look now, Jacob, at the Section 1 bracket. That will be the semifinals matchup between the winner of this bracket. Passaic Tech took down Morristown. Clifton took down East Orange for the second time this season. Westfield took down Bridgewater Raritan in a very close effort that went back and forth, and Union City dominating Union. Union City and Westfield currently going on simultaneously on the NFHS network, and Passaic Tech and Clifton also being played. Rolling out. Forsch goes himself, powers ahead inside the 30.
After a big play on the 3rd down, Ryan, nothing going on the 4th for West Orange's defense. A big conversion.
And now, Jacob, we're going to take a quick look at the Central Group 5 bracket. They'll take on the winner of the South bracket. Lenape, Atlantic City, Edison, and North Brunswick all came up with wins. Atlantic City upsetting around Cocos Valley, and Edison upsetting Hillsborough. Winner of that bracket will take on the South bracket winner in the semifinals. The flags are out. And a false start on the offense, moving back 5. And the 4th and final bracket of the biggest of public schools. Toms River North takes down Old Bridge. The 1 versus 8 seed matchup. Marlborough takes down Washington Township. Nothing too unexpected in this one. Cherokee took down Williamstown, and Kingsway took down Southern. And then after all of that, the 2 North bracket victors of Section 1 and Section 2 will take each other on a semifinal matchup in the South and Central brackets. And the winner of that one will have each other in the finals at Rutgers New Brunswick's great SHI Stadium. Tackle down at the 35-yard line for 3rd down. A lot of good football, Jacob, right now throughout the state of New Jersey. And this has been a quick-moving matchup. It's been both exciting and quick. What more could you ask for? A game that starts a little earlier, which means we can get out of here a little earlier, and brings in all the excitement.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
6:30 starts, always a good one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how excited I am to go home because I'm just loving this matchup. Forsch, quick pitches far side. Staunton, flags behind him. This could be a hold or block in the back, but Staunton still going. Kareem's trying to yank him down. More flags. And I'm wondering if that's an extra flag at the end as well that may offset the original hold in the backfield. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be the case, Ryan. And if that is, it's tough for West Orange. They were about to get a huge break, and now. Well, offsetting would I'm not sure what if you're giving the 1st down.
It's a hold on the offense. We knew that was coming. And then a personal foul grabbing the face mask against Sabor Kareem, and the penalties will offset and we'll redo it. So West Orange really had the benefit of the doubt, but Sabor Kareem just didn't want to let him sneak by. He didn't want Staunton to run into the end zone.
He should have. He should have just let him.
Definitely would have been beneficial. Would have riled up the crowd, though, I'll tell you that. A lot of times crowds are oblivious to the flag on the play because they're so focused on where the ball is and other things going on in the area. They're not like us where we have to sheerly focus on everything going on every 5 seconds.
As talented as Sabor Kareem is, Ryan, that is not a smart play.
No, the Fighting Illini We'll have him next year, and they're very excited because he's quite the receiver, and he's also quite the safety. Look at him go. Forge still on his feet. Was in dangerous sack territory. West Orange came in blitzing, able to gain about 5 yards.
Still 3rd and long, Ryan. This is 4 down territory, though. Let's see what the play is.
3rd down, 12 to go here in the village of Ridgewood. 21-20, the offense leads. This clock is moving quickly, Jacob.
You may actually make your 9:30 bedtime.
I think I actually could. We'll have to see how quickly we pack up. But this one definitely could go into overtime. You never know. Look at that fake handoff, and look at all that space. There goes Kensler. He's inside the 5-yard line. What a run.
That everyone fooled, including myself. I thought there was going to be a run and a sack, but no. A handoff to the outside, Kensler makes everyone miss inside the 5.
He had me falling down up here in the press box. Fooled everyone. What a play, the Statue of Liberty. Handoff inside, touchdown! Owen Staunton! Ridgewood extends their lead.
What else can I say, Ryan? Another rushing touchdown. We mentioned before the game, in the pregame, how much the battle of this rushing game for Ridgewood and the defensive front for West Orange was going to affect the outcome. As this one's relevant, it's an 8-point difference. Oh man, has it, Ryan.
Whistles coming in everywhere. We'll see what the call is. The officials are conversing. I don't think anything's going to come out of that one, Jacob.
Possibly some added time to the clock.
I will say this, Jacob. It's still 1 possession difference. Maybe going for 2 there. The way the offense has been driving might have been smart because West Orange would have possibly played it smart and kicked a field goal if they would score a touchdown and tie the game, as opposed to now being forced to go for 2 to tie the game off a touchdown. If they went for 2 and they made it, that would have been a 2 possession difference. That would have been huge. Guaranteed a finals appearance in their Section 2, Group 5, and another round of football. The other team calls it a fall and sends their seniors off with a special thank you and a phenomenal regular season and playoff run. Really, Jacob, both these teams, they had some downs, but they've had a lot of ups.
Absolutely. I mean, West Orange ends this season, they're 6-4, which is a very good, very respectable record.
Might not be so many games over 500 the way they've been playing recently, but it's very respectable. Their losses, very reasonable. They lost to Passaic Tech, a dominant force. I'll say this as well. Tough loss versus East Orange. They came out powering on a solid win streak. That was the best football they played all season.
Absolutely. East Orange, of course, lost in that first round matchup as the number 5 seed.
Ridgewood hoisted that matchup. They also took down East Orange, to open up the season, Cliffwood did. Caught it around the 10-yard line. Adonis White. White tries to find space, and he will be chopped down at the 31 by a pair. 7:50. They adjusted the clock, too. Plenty of time. West Orange only down by 1 possession's worth. They'd have to get the touchdown and succeed on the 2-point conversion. Judging the way their offense has been, they're capable of it, no doubt.
Absolutely. Already converted 1 2-point conversion today, missed on another. They're going to have to get 1 more.
Looking forward to the winter here on the NFA. Just now we've got hockey, we got basketball. Jacob and I will be all over Cody Arena and some of the local basketball games here on D1 Media Pro. Adonis White, spin move. Looks like he'll lose a yard or 2. A defensive momentum gain for the Maroons there. Running clock 7:35. You know, both teams full timeouts left to go. All 3 in the slate.
White has not been getting much these past few touches he's had.
Jacob, I have to say, we've seen a lot of teams take on West Orange. I even myself has called some other games outside of West Orange this football season. I think this Ridgewood band is incredibly talented. They may be one of the best in the state. They've just been phenomenal. Their halftime show production, unfortunately due to technical difficulties, we couldn't get it to you. It was just phenomenal. Pass tipped and caught on the O-line. Probably just to avoid a potential interception, I'm guessing.
I mean, obviously it's instinct to catch it there. The smart thing to do is just bat it down, let it touch the ground and you can pass.
Well, of course, earlier a batted pass ended up being intercepted, so I guess that had to have been part of the thought process.
Third and long. We're going to have a timeout, Ryan.
West Orange timeout. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network. Third down and long. Ball on West Orange's 21-yard line. Stewart fake handoff. He'll have to showcase the arm. He rolls out close side out of the pocket. He throws Jarvis Jones, the intended receiver, thrown out of bounds over his head. He collides with Ridgewood sideline standing players, and it's 4th and long. Does West Orange punt the football and rely on that defense that started off the game just brilliantly but has slowed down?
Right idea from Amir Stewart. Good spiral, good throw, just a little off target to Jarvis Jones. Really had nowhere else to go, Ryan. He had defenders collapsing in on him.
Against West Orange. Penalties declined.
So there's a flag on the play for a holding, and Ridgewood smartly declines it because West Orange is not going to use that to go for it, the fact that it was declined. They still have to go 14 yards instead of getting another try in the air with 24. So, smart decision declining it. And if all goes right, West Orange will give them the football back and a chance to run away with it. It's all up to the West Orange defense now as it's punted away. Caught on a bobble by Tahir Kenyatta. Fair catch. And the Maroons are back on the football. A touchdown, I think, would very well ice the ball game.
I would say so. There's only 6:22 remaining. Still 2 timeouts for West Orange. I would expect a lot of running here.
A reminder, West Orange playoff action is 2 soccer teams, both the boys and girls at the varsity level, will try and vie for a championship. Boys at Clifton, girls here on this exact field against Ridgewood, both on D1 Media Pro in the early afternoon tomorrow on the NFHS Network. 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. start time, so I guess more towards the later stages of the afternoon.
Good tackles there, Ryan, by Jones and Marino.
It's a double effort there. Ridgewood getting solid starting yardage here. They're up by 8. And that clock is running, Jacob. West Orange, 2 timeouts left.
Ridgewood's just going to keep running it down as much as possible, Ryan. It doesn't matter if they go 3 and out here, Ryan. It's still upwards of 160 seconds off the clock.
Quick pitch to Gardner. Tackled at the 49-yard line, a significant loss. 3rd down and a heave.
Stop here, game's not over, not even close.
No, 3rd down and 12, and still a lot of time left on the clock, and still 2 timeouts, and of course there's always a sideline and a breath of fresh air and an incomplete pass to work with. Tale of 2 very successful Group 5 schools. Trying to play yet another week of football and qualify for a championship versus the winner of Patterson Eastside and Phillipsburg. Forsch Throws down the field, nobody there. Incomplete.
4:49 to go, Ryan. Still plenty of time. Punt unit will come out. West Orange should be left with about 440. A little more, less left to work with and 2 timeouts.
I think the best play we've seen this game, Jacob, had to have been the Statue of Liberty handoff. That was huge. That would pave the way for a Maroons touchdown. They hold a 28-20 lead. The acting quarterback Force will also punt it away. Fair catch is called, and Gaynor reaches for it, catches it at the 21-yard line. The West Orange offense, another opportunity or two to try and tie this one up. They don't just need a touchdown, but the extra point would not suffice extra football. They'd have to go for 2, and they'd have to succeed.
4:43 to go.
Look at that fan section here at Ridgewood. They're very into it. Hard to see, but they're very into it today. I like their theme, and they're going to go crazy with the victory tonight, Jacob.
Game's not over yet, but I'm going to guess this is it. This most likely is the game.
Stewart finds a wide open Terrell Wilfong. Haven't heard his name too much today, and it's caught for about 5.
I believe that's the first catch of the day for the night from Wilfong.
It's been a quiet day. We've heard a little bit of Jarvis Jones. We've heard a decent amount of Sabor Kareem. We've heard a lot of running today from West Orange, but Wilfong's been a little quiet. The big number 3. He's had a solid season for West Orange, and that impromptu second, third option for Stewart in the air. Caught by Kareem for a first down and walks out of bounds off the stiff arm, pardon me,
Sabor
first down.
Sabor Kareem's so strong. Such long legs. Wow. Lots of that to really have those big strides.
The Fighting Illini should be looking forward to both sides of the ball with him. I wonder where they'll put him. I'm going to guess defensively, but his offense is lethal. Maybe they changed their mind. Handoff for a bit. Under 4 minutes now left to play. Maybe it's about that time we start to see West Orange use their timeouts, and maybe even Ridgewood to double think West Orange in a couple situations. We've seen that used a lot this year. Ball placed on West Orange's own 43. Stewart will throw. Sabor Kareem once again. He's going to try and move outside. Now he's going to cut inside. He's going to stay on his feet inside the 40. Interesting decision to stay in play. Clock will stop for a few seconds to move the chains. Still plenty of time. What do you think of that idea to cut in? I think it actually did work out, but it was risky.
If he didn't get those extra 10-ish yards, it wouldn't be worth it. I think it is worth it in this case.
He's just that good. Handoff. Adonis White, good for 9. West Orange moving the football well. I'm not even sure they want to move a timeout. They have something moving here. They actually have an injured player on the field close side. Looks like we see a cramp. Officials timeout signal. Nobody will be charged for this commercial break. Stay tuned.
When one of the top public high school athletic programs in the state of New Jersey uses the #1 live stream in the nation.
Flip to Carson. He went the 90 yards on the kickoff return. He's trying to finish it off with a touchdown, and he does! Jakai Carson.
Ball court. Passed on over to Capstraw. Capstraw will dive in past 2 players, and she's able to load up and score. That is the 1,000-point club type of play right there. You can't ask for better than that one.
Pass across. Stick down by Murphy. Send a shot and deflected. They score!
2 down. We're at the 2:30 marker left in the game. Immaculate go quickly, but it has just costed them a good play there to stay on the West Orange side. Diving in quickly is Capstraw, and she herself is leading West Orange to a comeback. 5.
Short shot on goal. On post. West Orange left the ball, and they win. They take down the number 2 ranked Seton Hall Pirates. What a
8-point lead for the defensive Ridgewood Maroons. Winner books a sectional final ticket next week. Stewart uses the arm, slings it far side. It's caught. Jarvis Jones on the catch and on the tackle, John Gardner.
First down, didn't get out of bounds, Ryan. Clock will continue to tick. 2:45 and counting in this game. But West Orange driving.
Ball placed dead on the far hash mark's 25-yard line. 4 receivers set up, and they're going to hand it off to White. Oh, Adonis White has space, and Adonis White will gain 9. White looked like he might have even gotten more out of that one, but he hitchhiked a little bit.
Yeah, held up. Instead of just pushing through.
This is high school football at its finest right here. 2 teams vying for a chance to go to the sectional championship. Miscommunication. Whistles come in.
I believe West Orange.
I think Stewart dove on it immediately.
I don't know what happened there. Was it snapped? And I missed. I believe was it snapped and went off Stewart's foot?
Could have been the village crowd here. They're very loud, Jacob. Minute 45 left to go. Handoff. Adonis White, juke mode, able to stay on his feet. Adonis White. Look at him go, number 6 for West Orange.
This is the game, Ryan. Still 2 timeouts for West Orange, but a minute 37 left. First and goal of the 7.
Jacob, Adonis White hits the X button. He's not getting taken down without a fight. Minute 37.
These are the moments you play for on both sides.
Now first down and goal for Stewart's Mountaineers. Down by 8. Adonis White, touchdown! Mountaineers!
There's been a lot of running today, and Adonis White has been so great on this drive, Ryan. So many nice shifts and runs, and he squeaks in the end zone on that one. 2 points are still needed over the tie.
Sound the alarm. It's sensational Friday for the rushing game for both teams. They don't stop gaining yardage, and they don't stop handing it off to the same players. That's Stewart and White, essentially the whole drive. And Jacob, if West Orange wants to stay in this football game with 92 seconds of regulation, they'll have to go for it. And in order to do so properly, they'll need to talk it over and call a timeout. What do we think? Do we give it to White, or would that be too obvious?
Play action, I think.
I think what they got to do is Stewart has to play games with the safeties, and in order to do that, he's going to have to work hard with Sabor Kareem and go to the drawing board very technically.
I mean, this is a very creative offense here in West Orange, so let's see what Donald Grant and company come up with here on the biggest play of the year.
D1 Media Pro page, NFHS Network, 92 seconds left to play. West Orange is down 28-26. It's going to be up to their offense to see if they can tie the game off of this 2-point conversion. It all comes down to this.
Now a timeout for Ridgewood.
Ridgewood takes a timeout. That's smart football. They're going to talk it over. That's a very smart call. They're going to talk it over. Let's see what they come up with here. I'm wondering, Jacob, does West Orange decide to play tricky with the run game? They have so many upbacks. They've been utilizing 2 of them this game. And unlike Williams, where it's the same up the gut every time, they can get crafty from the outsides. Maybe a quick pitch outside could be a thought.
A play, I would maybe think to run. But, you know, I'm not an offensive coordinator or anything like that, just from watching football myself. Maybe put Hunter and White in the backfield. Fake a handoff to one, pitch it to the other, get blockers, have them run in around everyone.
It's getting loud here at Ridgewood. The band is playing. The student section, the village is screaming. here in Ridgewood. 92 seconds left of football, an untimed two-point conversion attempt. West Orange off the handoff touchdown by Adonis White. Will try and tie it with the two-point conversion. Amir Stewart will stand at the 9-yard line. Rayo Hunter to his left side. Keep an eye on Sabor Kareem close side. Stewart will throw to Kareem. Caught! Tie game!
Guess who? Sabor Kareem! In the biggest moment of the year makes it happen. We're tied.
Sabor Kareem. They didn't have to do too much drawing right there. The board was quite simple. Walk up 4 feet, cut in, put your hands out, catch the football. That's exactly what he did. 92 seconds and no winner showing.
92 seconds though, Ryan. 2 timeouts for Ridgewood. They have time.
They're going to score. We're going to score. We're going to go for 2 more.
Ridgewood still has time to drive downfield and kick a winning field goal or score a winning touchdown, Ryan, so it's not over yet.
92 seconds of football, Jacob. The 7-2 Maroons and the 6-3 Mountaineers want to play more football, and they want to vie for a sectional championship, and they want to vie for the first ever state championship this year, as it won't just be a victor of the North and the South Central, it'll be one.
It's been a fun game, Ryan.
Godinez, 28-28 game, kicks it away. Let's see what the Village has in store. Caught at the 12, here they come. Here's a decent amount of space. Looked like there on the return, that was John Gardner. And Jacob bring in Forsh, bring in Kenyatta, bring in Staunton. And if Kensler's still feeling better, bring him in, Jacob, because they're gonna need every hand on the football.
Plenty of time here, Ryan, to work with. And 2 timeouts as well. I'm intrigued to see what the play call is.
Brendan Chanley, also a viable receiver, so everything working out for Ridgewood offensively. They've shown it by putting up 4 touchdowns. Forsh hands it off. Kensler, let's see what he has in store. He's upended at the 38.
Let's see, they're saying he did not go out of bounds. Big for West Orange.
Triple ones on the scoreboard, 1:11 left to play in Jacob. It's collegiate style overtime. It'll go back and forth. If we see that happen, there will be a separate coin toss for overtime.
Now they're saying that he did go out of bounds in the clock. There needs to be time added to the clock.
Well, we'll see. Unfortunately, the head officials today are not mic'd up. That is very unfortunate. Off the play, past the 50, Ridgewood now in attacking territory. Look at Kensler go, Jacob. The Maroons are out of bounds far side, they're moving the football.
1:09 to go, still 2 timeouts. They're looking to end this game, and end it in style.
The smart move to hand it off to Kensler, and he goes far side out of bounds. 69 seconds left to play. Do or die football here on D1 Media Pro. You don't want to miss out all weekend. We got action like this in soccer and football. Force will throw. Man overboard, incomplete. Brandon Chanley was probably the intended receiver there. He's been the main threat, almost like a tight end style receiver for the Maroons.
Overthrown.
Second down, 10 to go to move the chains. 65 seconds. Only 1 timeout for West Orange, 2 for the Maroons. Here's a handoff, and Staunton gets tricky, but he's only able to gain a yard. Not much there.
Clock winds down under a minute.
Whistles come in. And the Maroons will call a timeout. Stay tuned. We got Smash Mouth football.
He's going to take it himself for a championship. A double play. Winston the free. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Micaiah's on touchdown. Wins it. The championship.
Both teams in their huddle, 55.5 seconds left to play. Tie game. Ridgewood trying to do the walk-off. Jacob, they want to do it baseball style. They want to walk off in the final few plays of the game. That's what they're going to try and do. That's all they have time for. And this band and this student section, they almost have to be so thankful they have the home game, because that student section has been loud and applaudable all game, and that band has just been phenomenal.
Absolutely. Great experience here if you are a student at this football game.
Third down and 9 from the 47, a timeout apiece and a 28-28 tie score between West Orange and the Village of Ridgewood. Forsh, he'll throw, it's caught.
First down.
Hensler on the catch, move the chains. They'll wave him over. And Jacob, don't forget, we could see a field goal. Zach Zagara, pardon me, only missed 2 extra points this year. You get him close enough, he can end it.
He's drilled all of his extra points so far tonight.
They were all FBS collegiate style, if I say so myself.
Another first down, and maybe you're in field goal range. Still 50 seconds left in a timeout.
From the 38, tricky handoff once again, and Staunton taken down inside the 35. Owen Staunton tried to make something happen. The clock will run under 40 seconds.
They're saying move, move, move. They don't want to waste an...
Well, they have 2 timeouts. We'll see what they do. 30 seconds. Collegiate style overtime will be utilized. A lot of miscommunication in the backfield between the upbacks and Forsh. Nonetheless, he looks to throw. He guns one down the field. Knocked down. Christopher Barino pushes it to the ground. 18 seconds left to play. 4th down and 10. Or pardon me, 3rd down and 10.
Less than 10, Ryan. I believe it's 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, my apologies. They have 3rd down and 10 on the scoreboard.
18.5 seconds left. I would think they throw here and maybe try the long field goal. I would assume no.
Yeah, so my apologies, silly me. Owen Staunton gained some yardage off the quick pass. 5 yards gained. Incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and medium. It says 10 on the scoreboard. Oh well. Quick pitch outside. Oh, gonna throw it now is Hensler. Incomplete.
Now let's see here if they are gonna just punt it deep or go for it, or just attempt the field goal.
Well, now it's 4th down, not 10. 4th down and 6. They finally changed the scoreboard to it. Tricky play there. They were trying to test the arm of Hensler. Hensler had the first touchdown of the day to get this scoring extravaganza between these 2 phenomenal football schools and just 2 large and excellent education boroughs started here on the football field this evening at RHS Stadium on the campus of the Village of Ridgewood's High School. West Orange has 1 timeout to use, and they will utilize it. So the Mountaineers call a break. 12 seconds. There could be time for them to try and get a play with the football. Maybe walk it off themselves, baseball style. Currently 61 degrees, clear weather. Not your accustoming playoff football weather, Jacob. Usually a little colder. Ridgewood takes the field once again.
I'm excited. I'm interested more so to see what the call is here. for Ridgewood. They go for it. They get a first down here. They're somewhat in field goal range.
Ball placed on the 34-yard line. Time for 2 more plays, and that one timeout, so they don't have to worry about getting out of bounds. Forsh, the quarterback, he's sacked! Nowhere to go!
9 seconds.
Jensen Tuzay!
9 seconds, and Stewart's got an arm.
It's a turnover on downs. The clock kept running here at Ridgewood. They're going to have to reset that. I think there's maybe time for a play. No timeout for West Orange, so they would really have to keep it quick. Jensen Tuzay on the sack right there, powered through.
West Orange will take over on downs.
Tuzay has penetrated that O-line and brought down 4.
9 seconds left to play. Semifinal regulation football left in the hands of Amir Stewart and the Mountaineers of West Orange.
Let's see if they go Hail Mary.
Overtime will be a back and forth effort. It's been a quick moving game. We'll see what they do. Can West Orange walk it off? It's been a poetic game. And can it have a phenomenal rhyming finish? Here's the snap, it's low. Stewart has to rush out. He's sacked. No timeouts for West Orange. Regulation's over, folks. There's more football to be played. The clock hits 0. We have more to play next. Stay tuned to the NFHS Network. Winner books a finals ticket. You don't want to go anywhere.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
We play once again. Free kick coming for the Mountaineers. Short shot on goal. On post. And West Orange gets the goal. And they win. They take down the #2 ranked Seton Hall Pirates. Bullock takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Barreling towards the goal line, and he's in. Carriage Bullock from 3 yards out. And the Marauders lead it 20-7.
Or be a witness to championships like these?
Montclair are state sectional champions. They defeat Livingston 4-1, and the Mounties sweep the boys and girls brackets in back-to-back wins over the Lancers. 3-2, there goes the runners. Swing on and miss, strike 3, that does it. The Cranford Cougars are the Last Dance World Series champions.
Or have exclusive interviews with players and coaches.
Maroon and Silver Star pitcher Teague Mulcahy. I'm here with Cranford star Ryan Jarros. We're with the Bergen Crusaders star of the game, Luis De La Cruz. Here with West Orange head coach Doug Nevins. And all right, now here with star goalkeeper Nikolai Matthews of this West Orange Mountaineer team. Nikolai. Here with Claire Manning after Montclair picks up a 4-1 win over Livingston. I'm here with Molly Brumback, the goalkeeper. Molly, what's Rivers today like? Here with West Orange girls varsity coach Sean DeVore.
Then join the D1 Media Pro team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
Overtime is due here at Ridgewood High School. The village of Ridgewood and the West Orange Mountaineers are tied. One more time, while the coin is being flipped, Section 2, Group 5 is where we are, folks. Phillipsburg and Patterson Eastside going on simultaneously. The 2-seeded Ridgewood Maroons trying to take down the West Orange Mountaineers, who recently upset a Watch on Hills team. Ridgewood, a gift-wrapped package to the second round of the tournament after a Montclair forfeit. A lot of drama going on there. They're trying to schedule themselves an exhibition matchup at Montclair State University. The superintendent, as their athletic director, is no longer there, trying to organize that one for the players. Ended on a good note, but nonetheless, they're out of the picture as they gift-wrapped Ridgewood a matchup against a red-hot West Orange team on a date with destiny of a Cinderella run story. Not sure how much of a Cinderella run it is, because they, no doubt about it, have the talent to be here. This isn't the tale of St. Peter's University March Madness. Like, they clearly have the talent to be here.
No, definitely. That was the reason we're at the spot we are now. They were down 8 going into the final 5 minutes of this game.
So let's do overtime here at the Village of Ridgewood's RHS Stadium, Ridgewood High School's premier football turf. Beautiful municipality inn we're in this evening, Jacob. Wonderful treatment and a great press box. Very happy with the way everything has gone. Population of 24,958 people, 1,775 students enrolled at the school, so a little smaller, but still able to apply for Group 4 status and Group 5 status in the 2 or 3 sports that play Group 5. So here we go, ball placed on the 25-yard line. Collegiate-style football after 3 rounds of it still being a tie score, no matter both teams kick a field goal and it's still equal, touchdown, no extra point, touchdown with the extra point. No matter what, the third round, after the third round, you have to go for 2. That'll add a little bit more spice to things. So here we go. West Orange won the coin toss. They deferred to get the ball the second time in the first round. So Forsch will hand it off up the gut. Good for about 2. Untimed football, as I must say, Jacob.
Yes. The first time our absence of a clock actually is correct.
That is true. Hard to run a clock in football production here on the NFHS Network. We're actually advised not to do it. It just so happens that we don't even need to run it right now, even if we were asked to. Short snap for Forsch. Handoff. Up the middle goes Owen Staunton, and he gains a few. Line to gain is the 15. You could still get first downs in overtime. 3 yards to go. In 2 plays, 7 yards gain for Ridgewood. Hearing the West Orange band in the background have also done a phenomenal job all season, Jacob. No matter which team gets to play more football, it's been just a phenomenal year for the team that will have to give it up. Forsch throws down the middle, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the twisting and turning Brendan Chainley. And it's now 4th down and 2 yards to gain.
That was huge, Ryan. Almost intercepted, which would have been even bigger, but now 4th down. Big play here for West Orange. They get to stop here, they score, game over.
West Orange band getting very loud. They brought a decent attendance in who made the rough 45-minute to an hour rush hour trip. Sure, the team had so much fun waiting in traffic to get here, Jacob, but they were motivated and ready to play football.
They're going to try to kick the field goal here, Ryan.
This is an interesting choice. Nonetheless, though, only 2 extra points missed this year.
I disagree. I mean, if
Zach Segar from the 25-yard line. He'll kick it. This will be about a 32-yard kick. It's up. And it's in! The Maroons take the lead back.
It just squeaked in, Ryan.
That one looked like it might not have had enough distance. It was twisting, almost as if it was caught in non-existent wind, and then it squeaked in far side. Count it.
West Orange, big play here now, as they now need to score a touchdown to win.
Zach Zagara waiting for a possible heroic status to his name to give them a finals appearance versus rather Patterson, Eastside, or Phillipsburg, depending on this offensive drive for the visiting Mountaineers. It all comes down to this. .55 p.m. Eastern Time. High school football at its finest.
These are the big moments, Ryan. This is what you play for.
Handoff, Adonis White. Look at White go! He's got a first down. He's got to the 11. Must I mention, Jacob, a touchdown wins the football game.
Touchdown wins it. Now they are at least in field goal range with Godinez to tie it.
Whistles come in. Carlos Bermudez trying to walk back into the football game, but he will fall down at the 20-yard line injured. Wonder if he went down wrong or if he's cramping up, because it's been a short football game, but with a lot of quick action. Play after play after play. We have not seen many timeouts used.
No. I mean, I believe every timeout did end up being used in the end.
Well, yes, essentially. But what I'm saying is that we haven't seen much time off the football field this game. It's been consistent run after run, completed pass out of bounds. They don't slow down. So Ridgewood will kneel. As currently down is Carlos Bermudez, the tight end and defensive lineman, and he's up, and he's all right. We will play on until we see a winner. He gets an ovation from the Maroons neon-themed crowd. Jacob, one team season will end tonight on a sad but exciting and high-scoring note for their offense.
West Orange still can get a first down, Ryan.
For the win. First down and 10. Handoff. Taken down at the 10 on the run. Nowhere to go for Adonis White. Second down and 9. Adonis White lined up with Stewart. Down the field, touchdown, Mountaineers! Touchdown, Mountaineers! Ball game! West Orange moves on. They will have a date with Eastsider Phillipsburg at the end of next week. Party time!
Well, Ryan,
We're going to the championship, baby!
he got the 2-point conversion to tie, and he silences this home crowd with a touchdown to win. Amir Stewart has had some questionable throws, questionable plays, and decisions in this game. Doesn't matter in the end as he throws the winning touchdown to his favorite target, and West Orange walks it off in exciting fashion. 34-31, they're victors.
34-31. It was a game that moved quickly throughout its entirety. It was a game that saw both teams hold a lead. It was a game that saw strong offense, solid defense, overtime field goals, and then the game-winning touchdown. How poetic. The Fighting Illini future Sabor Kareem captures the football. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Party time, Jacob, in the woe.
Championship week next week, Ryan.
Essex County has to be going electric. It's not over yet for this team. A 6th seed is moving on to the Section 2 Group 5 finals. They ended a 3rd seeds tournament a round earlier than expected. They ended a 2nd seeds tournament a round earlier than expected. Let's see, will they win their section? In a year filled with ups and downs and question marks in the quarterback position, wide receiver strength, defensive core, they're still playing. They're still playing. 7-3 in 10 games, an 8-game regular season with 2 wins in the postseason, a quarterfinal victory, and now a semifinal overtime victory, and now a finals matchup with the winner of Patterson Eastside and Phillipsburg to end the Section 2 Group 5 story and see who will propel on to the state semifinals in Group 5. Jacob, your final thoughts?
Man, this might have been the best game we've done all year, Ryan. Exciting top to bottom, start to finish.
We the woe. West Orange takes it home. They will move on. Final score 34-31. The Maroons end their season a remarkable 7-3. Congratulations to their head coach on winning his 300th matchup. His season will end in a tough fight versus a Cinderella run 6-seeded West Orange Mountaineers, who will have the winner of Patterson Eastside and Phillipsburg next week. So with that being said, Ryan Lowy, Jacob Gorin, and on camera was Jordan Cooper. Have a great evening from the village of Ridgewood. Take care, toodaloo.
He's going to take it himself for a championship.
A double play wins it for free.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. Micaiah touchdown.